recognized.
At this time, I yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Nebraska.
The gentleman from Nebraska is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I ask unanimous consent to revise and extend my remarks.
Without objection.
I rise today in support of the underlying tax bill and in opposition to the Pomeroy amendment that would increase the death tax. It is vital we do not stymie any economic recovery by failing to extend current tax rates. If we fail to enact this legislation, in just 2 short weeks, taxes will increase on every American. Our country needs real economic growth, which can't happen if Washington doesn't prevent these tax increases on farmers, ranchers, and small businesses. The sooner we can provide certainty to American businesses, the sooner they can get our economy back on track and start hiring again. In particular, I would like to highlight the importance of providing certainty to farmers and ranchers in my district with a lower estate tax rate indexed for inflation. Despite the rhetoric from some, these folks aren't millionaires and billionaires. They want to simply leave their children and grandchildren the land they use to grow and raise food which feeds Americans and others around the world. In the last year, the value of Nebraska farmland has increased by 9%, continuing a trend in which this land has doubled in value over the past decade. Without an estate tax exemption index for inflation, these farmers and ranchers will be forced to divide or sell their land, threatening the very existence of farming traditions, which in many cases have been passed on for several generations. Grieving families should never be forced to deal with the IRS during a time of mourning. The prosperity earned by generations of Americans should not be forfeited just because one life has reached its end. I urge my colleagues to support the underlying bill, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman